So I would like to start and quickly get to the questions with Miss Amy George, who, by the way, is just terrific. Is here Saturday, here Sunday, here early, here late. She is a wonderful human being and a terrific teacher, and I'm certainly glad that she accepted the challenge to be in Dayton Public Schools. Amy, you are a Woodrow Wilson Teaching Fellow and have chosen to teach in a struggling school. Please tell us why you choose to teach in an early college school and what systems need to be in place to ensure student success.
Thank you. It never crossed my mind to leave DPS. However, I did not initially choose early college, and I was in fact adamantly opposed to ever teaching at Dunbar High School. Before signing my fellowship acceptance letter for the Woodrow Wilson Foundation, I met with Dr. Lasley, and I very nearly begged him to promise that resigning my position at Stivers School for the Arts would not mean that I was ever placed at Dunbar High School. He patiently listened to me whine, told me to follow my heart, and dismissed me from his office. I knew from his tone that I would be making a mistake by not accepting the fellowship. While studying with Dr. Lasley, Dr. Hun, and all of the great professors at the University of Dayton, I changed. When I researched the data in Dayton high schools and their feeder schools, I did not like what I found. The OGT science schools at Dunbar were among the lowest in the state, and the grade 5 and 8 OAA scores were lower than even in Dunbar's 10th grade OGT levels. A fellow from my cohort and I have been discussing often what could be done to improve success in Dayton public schools. I felt that the students of Dunbar deserved the most attention. My colleague and I decided to take a chance and ask Mr. Lawrence to be placed at Dunbar. When we did, we weren't sure what to expect. So a few months after our meeting, when we were told that a plan was in the works, we were elated and could not believe that we were being allowed to be a part of Dunbar's rebirth. It's my position that the most important system that needs to be in place to achieve success at Dunbar or at any school is not one that will come from an administrator or one that will come from a policy book. It's one of belief. Belief in our administration, our colleagues, and in ourselves. As teachers, we need to believe that our students can succeed and that they have it within themselves to excel as much as any student anywhere. We cannot linger so long on where they came from and where they aren't that we stop moving them to where they need to be. Marie Curie mentioned perseverance. She said that in order to succeed, you must persevere. I believe that Dunbar teachers, not just perseverance, they must be tenacious. They must be diligent and stubborn. When a student says they can't balance a chemical equation, or my own daughter tells me she won't revise her writing assignment another time, I need to have faith that those can'ts and won'ts aren't nevers. They are simply not yets. Climbing is like teaching. Climbing is an activity that I enjoy with my family. Each time my child clips into her harness, as I belay her, I know she can make it to the top. She may use words along the journey like can't and won't, but what she needs from me is to take in the slack and guide her to the next foothold that will get her to the top as she climbs on. It's the same with our students. When our students are stubborn, I need to know that I am more stubborn. I can hold my breath longer. I can stomp my feet louder than any student. I know they can succeed in college. They may need a break. They may need some new perspective, but they will get to the top.
Thank you, Ms. George. Outstanding.